Hey everyone, it's Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to stuff the last paycheck of February. Can you believe that we're already at the end of the month? So if you're interested to see how I'm allocating our budget, then keep on watching. So I have two items here. I have my wallet and also my sinking funds binder. I keep this in a safe at home. We do have an online savings account where we do have like our emergency fund savings, our medical savings. This is just a great way for me and my husband to visually see progress in savings for these specific things. And since I switched things over, I have seen true progress with this form of savings. And then of course we have my wallet where I carry cash for groceries, eating out, and my personal spending. Okay, so let's first start off with my wallet. But before I, get into all of that, let me show you the breakdown of the paycheck. So this is the Elevated Life Co Workbook Duo. I have it linked in my description if you're interested in purchasing this. I love it, you guys. It's seriously been really helpful. So with the paycheck breakdown, what I do is after we've broken down our paycheck budget, given every single dollar a job. And what I mean by giving every dollar a job, it means what it says. You're allocating all of your dollars to a specific purpose. So focus on what your main priorities are. Are you wanting to get out of debt? I definitely would recommend to start with debt before you tackle like other big forms of savings. Now, let me explain. So if you follow Dave Ramsey, it's very popular to follow his baby steps. That's where we first started off. His baby step 1 is to save your first $1,000 in an emergency fund as like your starter emergency fund. And then you focus on paying off your debt, and then you grow your savings account. Now, there are many people that budget and save and invest, and it works well for them. I like to focus on like smaller goals, and it is more attainable for us. And that's just a personal thing. So we have had a lot of changes, and I'm excited to share with you another book that I am using for tracking and goals. We had given every dollar a job. We applied it to our bills, expenses, our savings. So that's what I recommend doing. We did that, and then these are the specific categories that we had withdrawn cash for. So right up here, we have 3 categories that's going to go in my wallet. And down here, these are the savings, the sinking funds that is going to go in my sinking funds binder. So I don't carry all of these items with me at a given time because that's way too much money to carry with me. But these categories, as you'll see in my wallet, I do carry them with me at all times. So we have $60 going for gas because I realized I was budgeting way too little for gas and we were overspending a little bit. And that's the beauty of budgeting. You can adjust every week or every pay cycle according to how your true spending habits is. Groceries, we're still going to keep it at $75. I know a lot of prices are going up, but we're going to see how we can do with this weekly budget. This is just for a week. Now, I did make a little note over here because prior to filming this video, we did have to go to get groceries. So my husband went and he got groceries and he stayed under budget, you guys. We have $5 still left over out of the $75 for the week. He made a plan. He helped me out with that, which is just so awesome. So we have a goal to be very intentional this week. As you can see, we have no eating out set aside for this week because we realized, like, we had a whole budget meeting last night actually, and we're like, you know what, we want to save to get our house by the end of this year, and I'll show you that goal in just a minute. But we have goals, and we've realized that in tracking of our spending, like, we've been eating out way too much. There's nothing wrong with eating out. We love eating out, but there's a problem once it gets a little too much, where we're going out almost every day, and that's just not a good thing. So maybe once a month, because we really want to be homeowners again, have our own piece of, you know, property and have something that's ours. And so yeah, that's why we're making it a goal this week to avoid eating out at all costs and really focus and plan for the next day when it comes to food. So $5 is what's left over, and that's what I will actually be stuffing today. And then my personal spending, I will be stuffing $23. My husband has his own spending money. You know, he could do what he wants. Beauty is getting $20. Blessings is getting $5. Pet is getting $10. Our car maintenance is getting $6. Fun is getting $5. And then my birthday is getting $25 because I am turning 31, you guys, on March the 1st, which is this coming week. It's just a few days away. And so we're just making a small goal for us each to have $100 for birthdays, for us to do what we want. Since both of us, we know what the budget is, we're just gonna take the funds from that envelope and we'll be able to buy each other a gift and then do what we want with the rest. So that's the breakdown of this pay, and let's go ahead and just unstuff and see what we're left with. So I hope everybody is doing well. I had already taken out the change, by the way. I did a reel and I put it in our coin jug already. So just for you, if you don't have Instagram, for you to see where we're at, we have $35.38 in our coin jug. And with that money, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and invest it. It's small, but it can grow over time. So let me go ahead and take out our dividers for my wallet. And this is what we're working with. So as I mentioned, we're not stuffing anything for eating out, but from last week, we do have $1 left. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with this. I think I'm gonna put it in my 50-50 box challenge. So I'm gonna set that aside. And then nothing is going into eating out, but gas, we will stuff this. There's nothing in there currently. And we're gonna put $60. So that is gonna get 3 20s, 20, 40, and 60. Now, I have a question for you about gas. What are your gas prices? I've asked this in past videos, but like the gas prices are going to be going up. You really have to plan accordingly when it comes to traveling and different things, and plan it out for our budget, because if the gas prices are going up, that means that your budget for gas should go up. So I'm just curious where you're located right now when you're watching this. What is your gas price? Anyways, so groceries is gonna get $5. As I mentioned, my husband, he went grocery shopping. So we have $5, and then we have a bunch of change from the 2 stores that he went to. So I'm just gonna put the change in my wallet because that's from this pay cycle. So that goes there. My spending has money left over. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 that I did not spend. And I actually think I'm gonna just save that. So spending is gonna get $23. So we're gonna do a 20 and 1, 2, and 3. You guys, I was watching some of my older videos. If you don't know, I've been on YouTube since 2018. And I was just feeling kind of down. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I was feeling down. I was feeling discouraged. And I went and I just watched one of my older videos of me using one cash envelope for the day-to-day spending. And we were like really intentional, really focused back then. And that's what kind of fired us up to avoid the whole eating out, and to just really make a plan and stick to it, because it's easy to get sidetracked, honestly. So I was watching one of my old videos. I encourage you to just see my budget style of how it had changed. And I'm curious if you've been with me since then, to let me know in the comments if you remember my style of budgeting. I would say it's fairly similar, but I honestly think I've changed a little bit, and it saddens me for that, but I feel like I'm coming back to that fire, you know. You're gonna see that. I hope you're able to see that in me. All right, so beauty, we're gonna get to beauty, is getting $20. So we're just gonna take $20 bill and it's gonna go into beauty. So that's good. Blessing is getting $5. So let me just put in the $5 in here. And also let me know, do you like it when I count out the cash, or are you okay if I just go ahead and just stuff the envelopes? I'm curious to know that too, because I want to put out what interests you and what inspires you. So yeah, $10 is going to pet, and this is for me to take my dog to the groomer. We actually have to schedule an appointment for him to have his hair cut and his nails clipped, because he does not like it when we do it. So it's definitely kind of, it's not a need, but it's helpful for us to take him to a groomer to have them do it. From this pay, we're not going to allocate anything for anniversary or budget essentials, but car maintenance is going to get $6. So we have 5 and 6 for this, and this is going to, I think, fully fund us to be able to pay for our car registration, because it's due for renewal next month actually. So I have to pay that. So it's really nice that we've saved enough and not had to use a credit card like we have had in past years. We don't want to keep going down that route, you know. My husband's birthday, we're not going to stuff. Fun, we are going to add $5 for this. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, nothing for gifts. My birthday is getting $25. I had a goal to have 150. Realistically, we can do 100 and we're okay with that. So I was using this as my tracker, but it's going to be fully funded at $100 and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to set this aside since my birthday is coming up in just a couple of days, and I'll just reprint one of these trackers. I want to say that these are available on my website as a freebie. So if you want one of those, go head over to my website and grab yours. So what did I say? We're adding $25, which should be the last of the cash. And I will be counting this out because I'm going to use this in a few days. So I want to make sure that this truly is $100. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 99, 100. So during the year, I did get off track with this, but I hope that starting this month, this coming month, we can get focused and, you know, apply little by little in these savings categories. So what are we going to do with this money? Let me show you what we're planning on doing. So I have this 50/50 envelope challenge little box. I've gotten a lot of questions about this box. I found this at the Dollar Tree months ago. I went to one Dollar Tree near me and I didn't see any. And I know I've gotten messages of you not being able to find them at your Dollar Tree. But you know how it is there. They come out with stuff and then they'll bring it back eventually. So hopefully they do bring these back because they're really cute. And I just used scrapbook paper that I had on hand and I just made myself little mini envelopes. Okay, so I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. I had already, it seems like 15 is my number. So there is another $15. So I'm gonna go ahead and stuff this other $15 envelope. That way we are making progress. So I'm gonna take this out and we're gonna put the 15, and this challenge is going to go specifically toward our home, our future home. So I just stuffed that. It's going in the back, and we're gonna highlight this. So here's the other 15. Now I hope that with any other income that I receive, I'll be able to stuff more of these, but I really want to accomplish this. It's crazy, like within 6 months. We'll see. We'll see if we're able to do that, but that's a little goal of mine. Oh, wait, hold up. I almost forgot. We have to fill out a tracker, and this is the budget planner that I am using for my tracking for my goals. And I do have a discount code, and I am an affiliate for this budget planner, and this is from Jordan Page. You guys know, if you've been following me, I have followed Jordan Page since the beginning. Again, you can always go back to my oldest videos and see who I was inspired by, and know that I truly had always used her principles of living within percentages. So I'm excited to have this in my hands, and I've already written in some of our savings goals here. So we want to save up at least 1 month of our expenses. If you don't know, we had used up the majority of our emergency fund, and so we are right now back up to pretty much baby step number 1. So these here, these hexagons represent $75, and so from this pay we added $88 into our savings specific to our emergency, which is the monthly expenses. So we now are a little bit over the 1,000 in that savings account. I want to be more open and honest when it comes to our savings plan and just what we're doing. I hope to share that, but I'm excited. We made progress. We filled in 1 hexagon, and then we want to save $10,000 by the end of the year specific for home. That's a pretty big goal, but I think we can do it, especially since I am now working part-time. So we hope to put my entire paycheck to this fund. I'm really, really excited about this, and excited to share the process of tracking the expenses and filling out our goals here for the week. And these are called weekly weigh-ins, and honestly, we haven't done this here, and we've realized that that could be a reason why we kind of lost that fire when it came to our budget. But we're back. I'm excited to take you along the process, and now we're officially done with the video. Cue the ending now. So guys, this is my cash stuffing. I stuffed our sinking funds. We were able to put something toward the 50 envelope challenge, and I stuffed my cash wallet. I really hope that this just inspires you to get on a written budget, but guys, do it in a way that makes sense to you and your family. Don't overcomplicate things. There's no need to have all of the binders, all of the cash envelopes. Do a budget in a way that makes sense to you and that you can see progress in doing so. That's everything. If you did enjoy the video, if you made it this far, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys right here in a brand new video. Bye guys.